Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered, with me, Auron, and Dar-Lei, the Argonian Spellsword, soon to be the greatest adventurer that Cyrodiil has ever known. Welcome back, I hope you're doing well. Depending on the timing of things in my life, this is either coming out on Sunday or on Tuesday. We shall see. It's a mystery even to me. That was a good rhyme I just did there. I didn't even mean to. When we had last left off, we decided, you know what? Enough dilly-dallying around, let's go to Chorrol. And the reason why we came to Chorrol, aside from the main quest, so that we could join the Fighters Guild. Yes, join the Fighters Guild, but also we can get a Mages Guild recommendation while we're here. And that definitely sounds like a good thing to me. Hope it sounds like a good thing to you too. Excuse me. But yeah, that's what we're doing here. And it's a beautiful day in Cyrodiil. And in case you're wondering, yes, I am playing this the same day that I recorded the last episode. But yeah. And I do have good news. Skyrim Saturdays will continue. They will carry on hopefully without any significant problems. I was able to get everything I was able to get most things reinstalled without an issue. When I did load into my last save just to do a quick test of things, see how everything is going, I did find that I was afflicted with severe combat stress, and I could not find a way to get rid of it. And this was a problem because it reduced my stamina down to 0. So I went ahead and just uninstalled what are these sounds that I'm hearing? Should I be concerned about these noises? I don't know what to make of any of that. So I went ahead and uninstalled that mod. Just so that I wouldn't have to deal, honestly, I'm not even a fan of the stress and fear mod, personally. Wasn't my cup of tea. So it's really no great loss that I got rid of it. But Skyrim Saturdays will carry on. That is the most important thing. And I will not be messing with anything else moving forward. Everything will stay exactly the way it is. I am not going to touch anything from now on. Just like the Oblivion playthrough will go on. Look at those mountains over there. Look at those mountains. Look at all this. Oh my god, it's just all so beautiful, guys. Gods, they really hit this. They really hit this out of the park. Deliver the amulet. I've arrived at Weynon Priory. Now I must take the Amulet of Kings to Joffrey. And we will do that. It's a very unassuming place for the person who's supposed to be the master of the blades. But maybe that's the whole point. Make themselves look unassuming, unimportant. They have a Dunmer working for them. Good to see a Dunmer in such a humble position for once. Excuse me. Stable boy.
I'm the shepherd here.
Oh, shepherd, okay.
Eranor's the name. And this is Weynon Priory.
I'm here for Joffrey. Eranor, where is he?
If he's not sleeping or eating, he'll be fussing with his books, I reckon, over in the Priory house.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah, that's what it's... There we go. Good to see those high and mighty Dunmer put in their place for once. Shepherd. That's what he deserves. Dar-Lei does not like them. Does not like the Dunmer. Dunmer and the Argonians do not have a great history. By which I mean the Dunmer enslaved the Argonians. So, you know, obviously there was no love lost there. I must speak to Joffrey.
He's upstairs. Go ahead.
And even though Dar-Lei did not grow up in a part of Blackmarsh where the slavers of Morrowind were still active, he would have heard the stories. He'd be aware of all that stuff. So,
well met.
You know, I'd even wager that maybe a relative or two of his were taken by the Dunmer. Wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. This must be Joffrey.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
What an unassuming little man. At any rate, the Emperor sent me to find you.
Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death?
I do. I was there when he died.
You'd better explain yourself. Now.
He gave me the Amulet of Kings to bring to you.
You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it.
Of course. Here you go.
By the Nine. This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
I guess I'm going to communicate the Emperor's last words to him. Something about closing shut the jaws of Oblivion.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Who is the Prince of Destruction that he mentioned?
The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion. The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
How can Oblivion threaten us then?
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the Emperor was aware of.
Interesting. Well, the Emperor asked me to find his son.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Well, where can I find him?
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Alright, what can you tell me about the Amulet of Kings?
It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move.
Okay, sounds good. By the way, it was Boris that sent me. It was, Boris that sent me over here.
One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard.
So what was this you mentioned about the dragon fires?
The coronation of each new Emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the Emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries.
Given everything you told me, that sounds rather dangerous. You mentioned the Elder Council is ruling in the Emperor's stead.
The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government.
Interesting. And that kind of... When they say that they answer to the Emperor, Skyrim does put Elder Scrolls V Skyrim does put an interesting twist on that, in that they answer to the Dragonborn. That's why they answer to the Emperor in particular, because they're sworn to serve the Dragonborn, which is super interesting. What can you tell me? Tell me a little bit more about Martin. What can I expect from him?
He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here.
Okay. How about Mehrunes Dagon? I don't know much about him.
The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago.
Oh, that I didn't know.
Doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity.
That I did not know. That's interesting. That's super interesting. Tell me more about the blades.
Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline.
Surprising.
Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me?
Yes, actually.
Discretion
That's
is
why
our
I said I was
watchword.
surprised.
Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard.
And that is also very interesting because in both, I understand, I think this is the case in Daggerfall, but it's definitely the case. I know for a fact it's the case in Morrowind that the Blades were a very clandestine organization. Kind of messed up, all kind of akin to the CIA almost. So it's very interesting that Oblivion kind of puts them in an undeniably positive light. I mean, granted, they did fail to protect the Emperor, but I mean, other than that, they're basically painted as good guys, right? They're the uncomplicated good faction. Do you have any? Is there any way you can help me in this quest that I have now?
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Perfect. We can get some more gear. Thank you. All right, let's see what he's got here. All right, so he's got some iron boots, iron cuirass. I think we already have boots. I don't know about using two-handers with this character. I would prefer, having used it a little bit when we went to save that mage whose name I have completely forgotten. I don't particularly enjoy it. I think I like using the one-handed weapon on this character. Let's see here. Yeah, I need some iron greaves. Well, no, I got rid of the iron greaves on purpose because I wanted to improve my spell casting efficiency. That's right. I forgot about that for a second. Yeah, I forgot about that. What else did he have in here? I am curious though. Let's find out because I didn't really pay attention. Okay, so right now my effectiveness is at 90%. If I put these on, goes down to 88%. Okay, good to know. All right, so yeah, this is definitely worth it. Now what happens if I take off my leather gauntlets? What's it at now? 92%. Okay. Well, I do want some protection though. That's the thing. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll figure it out though. All right. Let's talk to the other Blades members here and see if they can offer us any aid. This fellow up here before he goes to bed. Hello there.
Welcome, good citizen. I'm Brother Piner, and this is Weynon Priory, a monastery. Can I help you?
Oh, you don't have to be coy. I know what this place is. Tell me about the Order of Talos.
It isn't widely known, but many brothers of the Order of Talos are also members of the Blades.
Interesting.
Chapter houses of the Order, like Weynon Priory, provide safe houses for traveling Blades as well as our more public religious functions. Blades who are too old for the active service often join the Order as lay brothers. We are honored to have Grand Master Joffrey, or Brother Joffrey as he prefers, as a resident here.
Super interesting. Okay, what can you tell me about Joffrey?
Oh, yes. He'll be in the Priory House somewhere.
Okay, well, that's not what I wanted to know. Tell me about the Blades.
The Blades are closely linked to the Order of Talos. We both serve Talos, of course, and many of our brothers are former Blades. I myself was training as a Blade when I received the call to serve Talos in a different way.
It's super, I don't think they really highlight this part of the Blades in Skyrim, interestingly enough. Although it does make, you know, Talos was also Dragonborn, so I think the connection makes a lot of sense. Any help you can give me?
Here, perhaps you will find this useful. One of the books I saved from my Blades training. You go into danger. Joffrey didn't tell us any more than that, but know that our prayers go with you.
I think it would also make a lot of sense as to why the Blade. Actually, when you think of it that way, I think it makes sense why the Blades saw the Thalmor as such a threat, because they were the Thalmor were very opposed to Talos worship. So given their ties to the Order of Talos, I think it makes sense
Hi
that
there.
the Blades would have a problem with them.
I know that you are on an important mission for the Blades. Please, if you need a horse, take mine from the Priory stable.
Oh, thank you. That's a generous offer. I appreciate it.
Go with Talos's blessings. Do not fail.
I'll try not to. All right, we have a horse now, everybody. Hell yeah. Out we go. So we'll get the horse, and we're actually going to go to Chorrol. See about the Mage Guild recommendation here, since we're in the area.
What is it?
See about the Mages Guild recommendation while we're in the area, and as well as joining up with the Fighters Guild. Prior Maberyl's paint horse. We have a horse now, everybody. She's a good girl. Look at the way our tail goes off to the side. Oh, that is great attention to detail. Oh, that makes me so happy. I love that. What a nice little touch. Yeah, that's amazing. Wait, what's this? Wait, why do we have this showing up over here? Why is this here? Why do we have an Oblivion Gate marker? Is there actually a gate to Oblivion here? No. I think this is telling us the future. We've been spoiled. I mean, I knew that there was going to be an Oblivion Gate here eventually, but... the map has unintentionally spoiled us. North Country Stables. Ah, Chorrol. Alright, we'll leave our horse right about here. This is good. Alright, we'll be back. Paint horse. We need a name for the horse that isn't just Prior Maberyl's paint horse. Perhaps I shall name her Sally. Sally it is. I've decided very quickly. Her name is Sally. Yeah, that's just the way it's gotta be. Alright, here we are in Chorrol. Arguably one of my favorite towns in Cyrodiil. Ugh, Dark Elf. We've got some stuff. Let's sell off some stuff. Alright, we have a smithy up here. That's good. I think while we're here, it might not be a bad idea to see if we can pick up some gauntlets. I think that's a capital idea. Yeah, since we're not doing the Thieves Guild, it's gonna be very sad to not hear the fucking Gray Fox just scream capital at us when he's excited. Ah well. Hi,
Hello.
Rashida.
I'm Rashida, the smith, and this is fire and steel. Quality armor and weapons. Repairs, too. What can I do for you?
Sorry about that cough, everybody. Well, let's
I'm
see
pretty
here.
handy. What
Could use
needs to
some
be
repairs.
fixed?
There we go. Yep, repair everything. Okay, let's go back.
Only quality goods for sale here.
See what we can sell
What can
her.
I interest you in?
Take the flawed pearl, please. Take this as well. Bum 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 bum. Take the leather boots. Bum 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 bum. We're not going to be using shields with this character. I don't want to use shields. So this is just gold.
That's a fair deal.
Ooh, mercantile mastery increased. Negotiation, bargaining, dickering, haggling, they're all a means to an end. Getting the best price for your goods. You are now an apprentice of mercantile. The damaged condition of an item is no longer a factor when you sell it. Merchants may also offer you better items. Ooh, very cool. Very, very cool. Wonderful. Alright, let's see what you've got. I do want some iron gauntlets. Ooh, steel cuirass. Should I splurge on a steel cuirass? I mean, we did just make a ton of money. Let's splurge on a steel cuirass. And some iron gauntlets. There we go. Rashida's special. Fortify armor on self, fortify strength on self. Nothing that we can afford at the moment. Alright, cool.
I appreciate your business.
I appreciate your business.
You too.
As in, I appreciate you buying stuff from me. There we go. There we go. Now we're looking a little bit cooler. Hell yeah. How's it look with the hood? Pretty cool. We just all around look cool. 91% spell effectiveness. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Alright.
What can I do for you?
Here, take the stuff that I no longer want.
What can I interest you in?
Take my iron cuirass. Take my iron greaves. And take my leather gauntlets.
You got a great deal there.
Thank you.
A pleasure to serve you.
Why did you say it like that?
Armor, weapons,
Ugh.
I have it all.
Does she
How may
have,
I help you?
She does have some repair hammers. I think we'll take some repair hammers for the road.
Thank you for your business.
There we go.
Bye.
Bye. She always sounds a little horny. Rashida has always struck me as a little horny. Thank you for your business. What the fuck, man? Oh, what the fuck? Alright. Let's put on our hood. No, actually, you know what? Let's admire our armor setup now. We are looking pretty cool.
Hello there.
We were looking cool before. Shut up. I'm admiring myself. We were looking cool before, but now we look even cooler. Yeah. Awesome. Alright, well, let's see about finally joining the Fires Guild. And that looks like the Mages Guild right there. So while we're here, we might as well do a recommendation thing. Right. Let's put on our hood. Fuck it. Really just complete the look. I don't know why I did that. Whoops. Although we look a little too anonymous with the hood on. You know what I mean? So you know what? Let's go ahead and proceed without it. I'm sorry. Fashion is a fickle mistress, you know? I just can't make up my mind.
What? I heard there's a new shipment of weapons at Fire and Steel. Have you been recently?
I haven't been in a while, but it's always nice to stop in and chat with Rashida. Plus, she always gives a better deal to her friends.
Safe travels.
Farewell.
Maybe we should become friends with her. Who knows, we might be here a lot. Alright. So I believe that we are looking for Valina Daunton. Alright, that can't be Valina Daunton. Perhaps she's upstairs. Ah, that must be her. Valina! Hello.
Greetings. How may I help you? Are you perhaps interested in joining the Fighters Guild?
I am, actually. I would love to join.
The Fighters Guild is always looking for new members. If you've got a clean record and don't have a bounty on your head, we may be able to use you. Are you interested in joining?
Absolutely, I am. Sign me up.
Excellent. You are now an associate in the Fighters Guild. You should report to either Azan in Anvil or Burz Grocash in Shadenel for contracts.
Okay, sounds good. Do you have any rumors?
I saw Romalus Broyant walking his dogs today, and yesterday, and the day before. I swear that's all he does.
Nothing wrong with dogs.
Just do your job.
Oh, okay. Alright. Jeez, you don't have to be rude about it. Alright, now let's go to the Mages Guild and see what they need for a recommendation.
Fantastic. Thanks.
Whoa! Oh my god! Damn! That was loud! That was really freaking loud!
Hello, I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
I am, and may I just say, you are a lovely Argonian. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well.
Who is your mother?
My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Chorrol.
Okay, good to know. Well, thank you. Maybe
Good day.
I'll stop by and say hello to her. Okie dokie. Mages Guild. Let's see what they need for us as a recommendation.
Ah, it's you. Hi.
Well met. The Chestnut Handy
Well, they're
Stables now
talking,
offers
so
to
let's
protect your
see.
horse.
Greet. I am Alberic Litter of the Mages Guild. I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too.
What can I interest you
What
in?
spells do you have? Okay, you got a lot of conjuration stuff. A lot of conjuration stuff. Okay, interesting. Well, Flash Bolt, 20 points. You know, let's finally get Feather. Because we pick up a lot of stuff. You know? I think it would be a good thing to
A pleasure to serve you.
have a Feather spell on
Take
hand.
care.
Interesting. Picked up a good book at Renoir's this week. Sure wish I could read it.
I'm not much of a reader myself.
Farewell. Hi.
How are you not much of a reader? You're in the Mages Guild.
What is it, associate? Do you need something?
I'm interested in a recommendation, Tikius. And by the way, miss, may I say, it is a pleasure to see a fellow Argonian in such a high station.
I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see.
Of course, I
If
understand.
perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana, you can prove your loyalty to the guild and earn my recommendation.
Okay, I can do that. So what is this about Irana?
She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. I would like you to find out what it is. Determine what she's after and how we may be rid of her. I do not want her here spreading her lies.
Okay, sure.
Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.
I will do my best. Do you have any...
Well met.
What's your take on this whole Irana situation?
She's nothing but trouble. She went to the university long ago, but was expelled from the guild.
Oh.
Caused all kinds of trouble while she was there. I think Tikius was the one who finally blew the whistle on her. That'd be just like him too, always playing by the rules.
You know what? Let's look at his
What can I
conjuration
interest you
stuff. Should we maybe learn Bound Helmet? Maybe, I don't know. Or we could learn to summon a skeleton, summon a ghost, summon a Oh, my skill level is too low, so it doesn't really matter anyway. You know what? Let's learn Bound Helmet. I don't know. I don't know. Hard to choose. At the very least, I think learning Turn Undead would be good. Great.
I appreciate your business.
Alright,
You too.
see you later. Alright, let's go find this Irana. And I think I will put on the hood. At least for this. Because I think, it'll be... We should make ourselves a little bit more inconspicuous when we speak to her.
I could be
I
wrong,
heard
but
that
it seems to
someone
me
saw
there's
the
something
ghost of
shady
That might be
going on
her.
at the Oak Enclosure.
along the road to Bruma.
I've suspected
I
that
think
as well.
I'll avoid that road.
Still,
at
it's
night.
not a bad place.
No!
I see.
What the
We're all
hell?
talking
Have
about
you
the
seen the
Emperor's
breeds?
Murder. We have no Emperors. And no
I've
Emperors.
seen them.
That's never
Incredible.
happened.
Everyone likes a good dog.
I suppose
but
we should
they're
all
in
be
our
worried.
trouble.
I just
What's
don't
the
think
news from the other parts of
the
Tamriel?
Elder Council will
They
take
say
care of
syndicates
of wizards sooner or later. Let a boycott
Good to know.
We see the land of the Greetings.
Hello.
The Altmer have...
Hi, Irana.
Ah, yes, you are a guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. Yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. It's nothing worth involving your guild in, I assure you. Best if kept just between us, yes? So, what say you?
Yeah, sure. I'll help you.
Excellent. It's a simple task, really. All you need to do is fetch a book for me. The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can and would very much like to. You'll find it at an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Chorrol, up in the mountains. I'm afraid I don't have an exact location. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to Tychius or anyone else in your guild. I will make it well worth your effort.
Powerful wizards.
Take care.
Alright, quest updated. Let's see here. Core recommendation. Irana has asked me to bring her a book titled Fingers of the Mountain so that she may translate it. I need to tell Tychius about this immediately. Let's head back into the guild hall. Let Tychius know what we've learned. Tychius!
Hello.
It's good to know.
Apologies,
What can I do
have
for
to interrupt.
you?
She needs me... Irana wants me to find a book called Fingers of the Mountain.
What? Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is?
Seems that way.
Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing and acquire this text before Irana does. Are we clear? Ignore her request. Go to this place she has described and return with the book. This is far more important than any petty squabble.
Very well. What can you tell me? Can you tell me anything more about the book?
Should you go looking for it, I hope that it would be for the sole purpose of bringing it here. Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.
Very well. Let's have a look around a little bit more. Who is this fellow?
Excuse me. My name is Angalmo. Can I help you?
Maybe. What's your deal? Oh. Hey, I found this strange plant. Can you tell me anything about it?
Okay, I'm stumped. If I had more time, I'd buy that off of you and bring it to Sindarian in Skingrad. He's the expert on strange plants. Perhaps you should take it to him. If any other alchemist can help you, he certainly can.
Okay, good to know. I'll bring it to him. What do you do training
There's
in?
much I can show
Ooh,
you.
mysticism. Wow. Okay. Cost 350. What have you got for sale?
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Okay, he's got potion ingredients here. Let's get some potions of sorcery. Those are always good to have, right? Okay.
I appreciate your business.
I appreciate
seeing you.
your potions. Yeah, see you later. Okay. Oh,
You're
who's
in
this?
good company, friend. Well,
Hello.
I'm Castor Scribonia, the writer, author of Woman Gone Wild.
Woman Gone... What? What? Woman Gone Wild?
You've seen Glistel in the
Okay.
latest Ancrystic-
That's wild, to say the least. Alright, so we'll go get this book.
good to see you.
Lots of dogs
Perhaps-
in this town. Lots of sheep, too. Of course, I prefer the taste of sheep.
Perhaps we should be on the lookout for a way to play both sides of this here situation. I mean, if we're going to become the most prolific adventurer Cyrodiil has ever known, and close the jaws of Oblivion, we should probably try to get as powerful as possible. So, I don't know, maybe there would be something in it for us if we find a way to work both sides of this situation that we find ourselves in. There we go. Easy enough. Wait a minute. We should be trying to kill deer. Okay, hang on. No! Fuck. So we're gonna try that again. Take that, wolf. There we go. Okay. Now then, let's try to get this deer. Yeah! Alright. Do we get venison out of this deal? Yes. Perfect. Good. That's good stuff. Non-will cavern. Do we dare get distracted? Do we dare? There's another one over here. Black Rock Caverns. I think we dare to get distracted. Why the hell not? What's this? A rat. See ya. Bye, rat. Great. Black Rock Caverns discovered. Ooh. Well, isn't this pretty? I love it. Waterfall secrets. That, you know it's gotta be good if it's a waterfall secret. That's just the way it is. Whoa!
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
It was a rat. That's what it was. Alright, well, we've got, looks like, bandits in here.
Ow! Up, you pathetic worm! I've fought blood crabs more fearsome than you.
Dunmer. There we go. Yeah, no wonder our fire spell didn't work. They're resistant to fire. Maybe we should get a ranged frost spell. Oh. Great. Up. I missed. Alright, anyway. Beguiling Touch Tome. Ooh. Let's get a beguiling. Let's learn Beguiling Touch. Yes. Charm, 12 points for 30 seconds on touch. Nice. That'll be good for when we're haggling and whatnot. Alright, let's head in here. Into the main chamber. Oh shit. Why did I do that? Wrong one. I mean, that was pretty pathetic what I just did. I won't lie. Alright. Ooh. That's good stuff. A ringleader already.
I'll hack you to pieces.
Will you? Can't see. Ow. Shit. Damn it, he healed. Alright, let's see here. Fuck it, let's do Bound Helmet. How do we look? Oh, that's terrifying. We need a little bit of... We need some fucking, there we go. Fatigue. Got him. Well, he was a worthy opponent. Alright, what do they got? Corn! Love corn. Okay, this is gonna be tough. Okay, that's 1. 2. Damn it! I was just thinking to myself, hey, I'm getting the hang of this lock-picking game, but I guess not. There we go. There we go. Woo! Only 8 gold? Ugh, it was hardly fucking worth it. Hardly fucking worth it. That was just disappointing. Let's see what else they've got. Absorb fatigue, that's a good one. It's trapped. Ow! Oh my god. I backed into it. Oh, that's so fucking funny. Well, at least I'm not dead. Would have been funnier if I had died, though. Like if it had just killed me. Yeah, sure, we'll take some ale, why not? Alrighty, let's go through here since we came through the other way. So let's go through this door and see what we missed. I don't know why I did that. We really didn't need it. Okay. Oh, alright. Good to know. Alright, so there were multiple ways to get in there. Obviously there were multiple ways to get in there, but that was like a shortcut. Cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool. Ooh. This way, yep. It's getting dark. Alright, we'll check out the cave that's just up this way too. Non-Will Cavern. Let's make sure that we're on the right track. Alright, so it's leading us this way. I do appreciate that when you're going uphill, you slow down. It's a nice touch. Really good attention to detail, that. And further up the mountain, huh? Well, do we have to go that way, or can we follow these convenient stairs? So much for going to Non-Will Cavern. That's okay, though. Alright, actually, you know what we should do? We should go ahead and take out a torch. There we go. Now we can see a little better. Cloud Top is not far from here. Good. We are on the right track. Oh shit. Alright. Yep, still on the right track. facing north, which is why we got the Aurora Borealis from Skyrim land. Cloud Top. We've found it. Perfect. Charred remains. Fingers of the mountain. Let's have a look at it. Cannot equip. Well, I wanted to look at it, but we can't even open it. Very strange book indeed. Chorrol recommendation. I found the book titled Fingers of the Mountain. I need to deliver it to either Irana at the Grey Mare Tavern in Chorrol, or to Tikius at the Chorrol Mages Guild. Now, I think Dar-Lei is very curious about what's in this book. Why can't he open it? Why is it sealed shut? Why doesn't Tikius want Irana to have it? So, let's do this. Let's try to play both sides. Irana seems like a determined person. We'll take it to Tikius first. So Tikius thinks he has it, and it's all secure and all good to go. And then we'll go back to Irana and see if there's anything further we can do. It's fast travel. Whoops. To the north gate. All right. We made it safe and sound. Let's go ahead and take off the hood. So our handsome lizardy goodness is on display for the world. Look at the fireflies. I think they're called torch bugs in Elder Scrolls land. Very pretty either way.
I hear you.
They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood...
God, I love the freaking weird non sequitur dialogue in this game. It's incredible. Alright. Alright, where is he? He's upstairs. He's probably asleep. Honestly, we should get some rest too. Is there somewhere we can sleep? Actually, maybe we should do some reading before we go to bed. I think that's a good idea. So let's hear, what can we read? What can we read? Let's read Fundaments of Alchemy. Well, actually, no, wait, let's read the one that... No, let's do Fundaments of Alchemy, since we've been doing a lot of alchemy stuff. Often overlooked by aspiring mages, alchemy is a time-honored, rewarding discipline that can change the lives of those who master it. It is difficult, and often dangerous, to advance one's knowledge of the materials used in alchemical formulas, but continued study and hard work will, in the end, reward the alchemist greatly. Before success can be achieved, or even attempted, the beginning alchemist must understand the basic principles behind his craft. Many items in our world, mostly organic in nature, can be broken down into more fundamental essences with magical properties. The more skilled the alchemist, the more properties of an ingredient that can be harnessed. Combining the essences of two or more ingredients can result in the creation of a potion, which anyone may then drink. Legend has it that a truly great alchemist can brew potions from a single ingredient, a feat well beyond the capabilities of most. Perhaps that's something we can look forward to. Ooh. The alchemist potion can have several effects depending on the ingredients used, and not all effects are beneficial. In many cases, recipes result in a potion with a mix of positive and negative effects. It is up to the alchemist to determine which recipes yield the best results. It is worth noting that potions can be created to have only negative effects and be used as poisons. This practice is not recommended by the author, and this text shall not discuss such potions further. Wartcraft. Wardcraft is, in fact, amateur alchemy. Eating an ingredient requires grinding it against the teeth, which occasionally releases its simplest essence, and results in a fleeting effect on the eater. Wardcraft never has as strong a result as a potion created using the proper tools. And alchemist tools. The mortar and pestle is the alchemist's most important and essential tool. Without it, no ingredient can be correctly prepared for use in a potion. The budding alchemist is advised to keep a mortar and pestle on hand at all times, and become comfortable with its use early on. The simple grinding of an ingredient is the most fundamental step in brewing potions. When properly ground, the petals of the redwort flower yield a powder that can, when mixed correctly with another ingredient such as ginseng, create a potion to cure poisons. This is one formula that many alchemists are quick to learn and retain, as mistakes in potion mixing often require its use. The advanced alchemist has other tools at his disposal to improve the quality of his potions. A retort can be employed to purify the mixture, improving the positive effects of a potion. Washing the mixture through an alembic helps to distill the potion, reducing any negative effects, and a calcinator can be used to burn away impurities in the mixture, increasing the potency of all the potion's effects. While these apparatus are not necessary to create potions, it is advised that they be used whenever possible. Ingredient combination. A potion is only as good as its ingredients. Only those with identical effects may be combined to make a potion. Up to 4 ingredients may be successfully used in a single potion. As the alchemist gains skill in preparing ingredients, new properties may be discovered and can be used in creating potions. While this can be an exciting time, expanding the alchemist's repertoire, he should take care to check carefully which effects his potions will contain when he is done brewing. Many established recipes may have new results, not all of which are beneficial. Good reading! And I think since we just read about alchemy, let's do some. Alright, filters. Let's do, maybe shield. Shepherd's pie is an ingredient. Damn! Delicious potion. Let's do restore magicka. No, we don't have enough. Restore health? Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, lots of restore fatigue options here. Actually, let's use it with corn. Oh, do they not actually go together? Oh, I see what I did wrong. Okay. Ooh, that's a good sound. Is that our level up sound? Yeah, we leveled. Excellent. Well, we'll go do that. Let's find a bed to rest in for the night and then claim our level. Hell yes. I'm curious, how much magicka do we even have? 258? We could have more. We could have more. Alright, let's see if there's somewhere we can rest. Hopefully there's an open bed. Fingers crossed, right? Let's see here. There's an open door here. No. Ah, here's an open bed. Oh, it's owned by somebody. Well, shit. Where the hell am I supposed to sleep? Well, this sucks. Tempted to just take their shit. Alright, well, where am I supposed to sleep? Fuck. Well, maybe we can get a room in an inn somewhere. Yeah, I guess that'll have to be what we do. Or, we could check the Fighters Guild. They probably have bunks available. Yeah, let's check the Fighters Guild now that we're members. Okie dokie. I think that's a good plan. I bet Fighter's Guild will have somewhere we can sleep. Okay. Yes, good. They do have available bunks. Alright, let's have a rest for 8 hours. I think is a good amount of time. Full night of rest, which I never have in real life. Not by choice, just the way my body is. It's very sad. Alright, you have ascended to level 6. You sense yourself more aware, more open to new ideas. You've learned a lot about Cyrodiil. It's hard to believe how ignorant you were, but now you have so much more to learn. Aww. Blobby. Anyway, let's do... pump into intelligence, because I want more magicka. Real bad. Get way more endurance. Or maybe, yeah. And then maybe bring willpower up to 60. Oh, we have one more to spend. Fuck it, let's get endurance up to 55. Yeah, I like that. That's good. There we go. What's our magicka at now? 268? Alright. Still an improvement.
Hello.
How do you do?
Fine. I guess we can overlook the whole Dark Elf thing. Since we're part of the same guild.
Morning.
Hello.
Okay.
Interested.
Let's give the
in
book to
joining the
Tychius.
Mages Guild?
I never really thought about it.
Greetings.
Greetings. Hello.
I'm Carmen Litta. Perhaps you know my husband, Alberic Litta.
I like
a
her
Mage's
hair.
Guild sorcerer.
Super cool.
What can I do for you?
Nothing apparently. Hey, what's your take on Irana?
All I heard is that she's looking for some sort of book. You'll have to talk to her if you want to know more.
I see. Okay.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Have you seen Glistel and Melintus Ancrus together? Isn't it awful?
I don't see a problem with those two. It's a bit odd, but that's their
Hello.
business.
Well met.
Bye.
Farewell.
The Emperor and
What's your
a
deal?
pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Athragar of the Mages Guild. How can I serve you?
What have you got for sale?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Okay, it looks like he has the more advanced conjuration spells, which are not helpful for us
Let's
at all.
get to trade.
Ooh! You know what? I might do this. Yeah, let's train. Should we? I don't know what my current level is the only thing.
3
day.
sons.
Like, what's my current level with it? Alteration is 33.
Dead. Right under the nose.
Be seeing you. How are you?
Good to see you.
Fantastic. Thanks
What's
for
your
asking.
deal?
I'm Contumelorius Florius. I'm in charge of enchanted item recharge in the Mages Guild here in Chorrol. Get it? In charge?
Hilarious.
Always keep your magical equipment charged.
We don't have anything to charge.
The
I was
trade
hoping that maybe
is
he
an
could
excellent-
enchant things
No
for
question
us, but I
about
guess
it.
not.
And Cydnius is an excellent
Where
proprietor.
is,
Goodbye.
where's Tychius at? Where's our buddy Tychius? Maybe he's upstairs. Okay, let's see here. There he is, Tychius.
What do you want?
Here's the book.
You found the book? My trust in you was well placed, it seems. Hand it over, if you please.
Here's the book.
Ah, yes, this is indeed the correct book. You've not been able to open it, I presume.
That is correct.
Then all is well. You have shown yourself worthy of the guild, and for that I thank you. You shall have the recommendation you need. Now, I must ensure this book is kept safe. Excuse me.
We're not done yet. We're nowhere near done yet. Let's see where he's putting the book. Excellent. Alright, let's act fast. Alright, let's bring the book to Irana. And Tychius doesn't know a thing.
Good to see you.
Have our cake and eat it too.
Hi. Well met. Have you seen Glistel and Melinda?
We got our recommendation.
Let's hear.
What exactly do you require of me?
And
Do you ever spend time in the Oaken
potentially gain new power.
Weary of waiting. Where is my book?
I gave it to Tychius.
What? You gave him the book? What were you thinking? And here I thought one of you guild mages might actually have a brain. All right, we can deal with this. You'll have to get it back, that's all. You're in the guild, aren't you? You should be able to walk right in, find it, and take it. And if you can't, then break in. I want that book. Bring it to me once you have it. I'll even still give you the reward I promised, despite your incompetence. Now go!
Oh, Irana, you're not gonna believe
Of course
it.
you will. Do whatever you must. I require that book as soon as possible.
Irana, you're not gonna believe this.
Any progress yet? You should be working on getting the... You don't want to fail me again.
Don't worry, I've got it.
I believe I've made myself more than...
Wait, what? Huh?
Goodbye.
What the
Go
fuck? Uh-oh. Hang on. Apparently we sequence broke? Okay, let's go back to this autosave. We'll go talk to her, and then we'll get the book. I thought that maybe we could get the book... Oh, whoops. I thought that maybe we could get the book and then give it... And yeah, okay, we have to talk to her first. Okay. Let's go talk to Irana again. We'll skip through her dialogue, because we've already heard it once.
Hey.
Let's see about, and then we'll go get the book again. Blech.
Well met.
Hello.
Well
I
met.
think we're in for some hard times.
Irana!
I grow weird. What? You get... Oh, you're bringing... Of course...
Oh.
Great. Alright, let's go get it. I thought that maybe it would have accounted for, us already having it in our inventory, but I suppose not. Okay. For real this time. Alright, nobody knows we're here. I've stolen the book from the Mages Guild. I need to give it to Irana. Yup. Yup.
Good morning. The Chestnut Handy Stables now...
Didn't I say
It's my
something
pleasure.
about wanting a ranged frosty
Only
goodness?
quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
I thought you had ranged frosty goodness. I was wrong.
Be seeing you.
Well, useless. Freaking useless. No ranged frosty goodness is not good enough. Not good enough at all. Alrighty. Hello there.
Back again, are you? Do you have the book this time?
Yes, I do, actually. Here it is.
Ah, wonderful. I'll just take this from you and get to work translating it. I'll need some time with this. Come and find me tomorrow. I'll be here until I've finished my work. but please don't disturb me until I'm done. This is quite a delicate business, you see.
All right, deal. So, we'll come back and find her tomorrow. But for now,
What's this about?
What's new with you?
we are going to
I
call
saw
things.
some mud crabs by the water recently.
Goddamn mud crabs.
I steered clear of them.
Ugly
I don't blame you.
things with their thick shells and sharp claws. I avoid them.
Safe travels.
Good day.
Amazing. But yeah, that's gonna do it for now. So like I said in my recent community post, you can now expect Oblivion videos twice a week.
Allow me to
Oh,
introduce
shit, what?
myself.
Hi.
My name is Jollring. I come on behalf of my master, Umbacano. He asked me to deliver this note. I believe it is an invitation to visit him at his manor in the Imperial City.
Oh, what does he want with me?
My master is a collector of alien antiquities. It has come to his attention that you recently sold an item that interests him. I believe the note will give you all the details.
Okay. What can you tell me about Umbacano?
My master, Umbacano, lives in the Talos Plaza district of the Imperial City. He is known across Cyrodiil as a collector of alien antiquities.
Huh, interesting. All right.
Bye.
Well, we shall leave that for another time, but we definitely have an interest in Alien Ruins on a personal level because they have things that we can use to restore our magicka. Are those two having an affair? Keep your hands off her. I want her. Anyway, that is gonna do it for the day.
Ah, how quaint.
All right.
How do you do?
God damn.
The Grey Mare
Oh,
isn't a
God
bad
damn it.
place to stay.
All right, we're
especially for
gonna
low-end
head out
sectors.
before the
Yes, I like the Grey
NPCs
Mare as well.
ruin the outro any further. Have a great day.
Any
I'll
news
see you in
from
the
the
next
other
one.
provinces?
Bye for now.
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Farewell.